Hoi Dorzetters, Merry Christmas. I felt compelled to make this video because I was watching one of my favorite channels regarding AI development, and I saw that a big milestone has just been achieved in AI development towards AGI. Just for anyone that doesn't know, AGI means artificial general intelligence, which essentially means that it's AI that can solve general problems in the way that a human brain can. And historically, AI has only been able to do specific problems, for example, chess and Go. OpenAI, the company that made ChatGPT, has just announced that their model O3 has met a very important benchmark when completing a test called AGI. AGI was a test developed by a French man who wanted to create a metric for measuring how generally intelligent an AI could become. And I wanted to give some examples of the types of questions that this AGI benchmark test included. So one of the example questions was this: if you start with this shape and go to this, what would this become? And basically, it doesn't take a genius to essentially realize that it's basically just filling in shaded squares in the gaps. So if I just do this, it would become this. Essentially, that's a very simple problem, but for an AI, that's actually a very difficult thing to do. And each question in this test required a very fundamental understanding of how things in the world work, like physics, for example. And each question was different from the previous question. So it was essentially trying to test the AI's ability to solve problems on the fly, which is what they've said. The O3 model, which is the latest revealed product by AI, essentially works in an interesting way. So it has a base model that generates hundreds to thousands of potential solutions to a problem. And then there is a verifier within the model that looks for mistakes and assesses the different possible answers that have been generated. And it will rank those answers. And when the correct answer has been found, it then allows this to fine-tune the model. And the process that is generating these hundreds of thousands of potential solutions, some of which are wrong, is through something, I think, which is called long chains of thought, which is a new paradigm in AI development. I am not a computer scientist, but this is my very rudimentary understanding of how this model works. With high compute, the O3 model was able to get 87.5% of these questions correct. And with a lower compute model, it was able to get 75.7% correct. Admittedly, a lot of money was invested into getting these models to develop these abilities, and the prize hasn't been won yet. The AGI prize hasn't been won yet, because I think to win the prize for each problem, it needs to cost about 10 cents to solve each problem. However, I believe that O3 costed quite a bit more money. It costed about $1,000 per task. So basically that prize hasn't been won, but without a doubt, this is a very big step towards AGI, and this might be a historical moment, and I wanted to share it with you. I follow AI quite closely, and I have very poor understanding of computer science, but I love following the development of AI, and I think it's very important that we think about the implications of AI developing so quickly. I'm going to be developing some more videos on AI, and I'd love us as humanity to speak more about what's happening so that we can help to guide a better future with AI. We need to keep doorzetting at this time, of course. Blijf doorzetten, doorzetters, en dank jullie wel, en hope you have a fijne kerst.